Well, it shows, Allie, for sure. And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. McBride, he's checked in for New York. Payne comes in for Brunson. One thing you can say about Boston, Grant, they know how to put a team together.
Yeah, the Celtics' consistency of winning is just impressive, both now and throughout their entire history. They are really the gold standard in this league, and it's mostly because of great draft picks and great trades.
Brown, that's good.
When Brown gets the ball this close in, he knows he can finish. Just a matter of execution.
Here's Payne. 55 seconds left in the first quarter. Towns finds Payne, and will have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. He wants to review the game plan. When the Knicks are having a good season, it is amazing how excited their fans get.
Well, it's been generations, BA, that have been salivating for this franchise to get back to its winning ways. The last championship came in 1973, so as a fan, you can't help but get fired up when there's a chance at a title run.
Outside Achua, down to 5 on the shot clock. Puts up a deep three. Boston pulls it in.
Maybe a little false confidence there. Not a high percentage shot for him.
Coaches will tell you that's a bad shot, but when your teammates tell you that, you probably got to think about it.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Now Payne. Pass to Bridges. Outside Achua. Shot clock at 6. And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
And the other team is running all over them right now.
The timeout before the timeout here, maybe just to cut off the momentum and have a chit-chat with the team to settle down.
Clock at 4. Three-pointer, Bridges. Hauser grabs the board. And here's Brown for 3. And that does it for the first quarter. It's the Celtics. They lead by 7. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And for the Celtics here, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
Yeah, you don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
On the court right now for the Celtics, they've got Torrey Craig. Peyton Pritchard is out there with Jason Tatum. Then there's Al Horford, and it's Hauser in at the 3 slot.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump. That is what I'm talking about.
Wow. We don't always get to see this from Tatum, adding the sizzle to the steak.
Here's Payne. No points yet. All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling in with a story. What do you got, Shams?
Thanks. Many considered this summer to be the most challenging field in the history of international basketball. Nevertheless, Team USA got it done in Paris. It's not getting any easier, but the star power of the U.S. men's team shined bright in the City of Lights. Guys, a classic ending for a stacked U.S. roster.
What a performance. Shams Charania with the report. Thanks, Shams.
They respond immediately with as much power as possible.
Man, you talk about a heavyweight battle. Both teams landing blows here. Here's Tatum. Hey, strong move, Tatum.
And Jason Tatum was fearless on that finish. Went right through the contact.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Tatum with a steal. And here we go, the Celtics on the run. The rebound by Bridges. Knicks trail by 11. Back to Achua. Pass to Robinson. Outside Achua. Let's go with a three. Boston pulls it in. Tatum looking it over. Out to Horford. There's the three. Rebounded by Payne.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Tries it from the top of the key. Doesn't go. And he's 0 for 1 from the floor. Celtics lead by 11. Here's Craig. Tries again. And he converts the layup. Craig's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
And some changes here for New York. Karl Anthony Towns comes in for Achua. And it's Anunoby in for Payne. Kristaps Porzingis, he's checked in for Boston. Holiday comes in for Craig. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Pass to Towns. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw.
Defensive foul. Drew Holiday.
Offensively, Karl Anthony Towns is one of the most well-rounded big men in the league, Grant.
Yeah, maybe in league history, B.A. He's an elite three-point shooter, post scorer, and his passing is severely underrated.
That one misses for Towns.
And no matter what the chatter is out there, all Big Cat does is produce on a nightly basis. That right there, that's the kind of look this system is designed to create.
Quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by. Towns outside. Back to McBride. Pass to Towns. Jacks up a three. The rebound, Celtics. Porzingis has got 4 rebounds now. Down low. It's tipped. Towns looking for an opening. Left side, McBride. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. And out of bounds, Boston will have it. Celtics lead by 14. On the wing, Tatum. It's hauled in by Robinson. For New York, they've got 2 of 7 attempts to drop since the end of the first quarter. Here's Pritchard. McBride covers. That one falls. Holiday's gotten his 3rd basket of the night. All right, guys, a breakdown here of the hustle stats for the Celtics.
I must say their defensive intensity has been impressive so far, really making it hard for the offense to hold on to the ball.
They've done a great job tonight of getting out in transition, so that focus on fast break will add to your total in a hurry.
Hauser passes to Tatum. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's going to go on Mitchell Robinson.
Kind of a devious move by Tatum, pulling the defender in where he wants him.
You know, Grant, in interviews, Jason Tatum often seems understated and soft-spoken, but that's just him, isn't it?
That's true, B.A. Tatum has a quiet confidence about him. He doesn't feel the need to be loud or act out. He lets his work on the court do all the talking for him.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Kristaps Porzingis picks one up.
For a big, Towns is an effective free throw shooter. You really can't give him too many looks from the line.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. So he comes up empty, missing both. Here's Achua. And Porzingis with the block.
And shooters must beware. Porzingis is down there lurking.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, a key concept preached by Celtics head coach Joe Mazzulla and reiterated by Jaylen Brown, who says it's reading the game, realizing fast, but playing slow. We're the more talented team, he said. We have to be the smarter team as well, and when we do that, we're going to be tough to beat. Brian?
Well, they certainly have been, Allie. Thanks for that. Craig is checked in for Horford. And the ball out of bounds. The Celtics will have it.
Yeah, the body language right now is not looking good for this basketball team. The game might be out of reach, but they have to avoid mistakes like that.
Player standing out of bounds, violation. New York ball.
1:21 left to play in the first half. White against Bridges. Up top, Anunoby. Will it go? And he was fouled while in the act of shooting. So he'll take 2 free throws.
2 shots.
And we talk about guys who can really guard 1 through 5. OG Anunoby is one of them, Brent.
Yeah, OG can make your night a living nightmare the way he can guard. He chases around shooters. He's physical enough to deal with wings who like to play in the mid-range, and he's relentless on the defensive end of the floor.
Cornette checked in for Boston. Pass to White. Back to Holiday. The 3-ball. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Hart with it. Still without a bucket. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Porzingis.
I'm not sure what happened.